Hey guys, happy Monday. I'm sorry I'm not there to help you with this today. I am home not feeling well, so here's the lesson for today. And then after we do chapters 1 through 4 discussion, you guys will get a solid chunk of time to make sure that you get your homework done for tonight. So we are going to just dive right into talking about illusions. So if you want to please take out your packets so that you can make sure that you're writing down the definition of illusions on that first page under keynotes, that'd be great. Then we are going to discuss, you guys have your chapters 1 through 4 reading log that you're going to discuss today in small groups. And then you will get to do a short reflective paragraph, and then you can start reading for your homework. So, illusions, we've talked about this briefly. Allusions are references to history, literature, art, popular culture that the author thinks that you would understand, that helps to give you as the reader some good information about the book, the characters, and the setting. So remember in the first chapter when we read about the people of Maycomb had a vague optimism. They had been recently told they have nothing to fear but fear itself. We talked about that, how that comes from Franklin Delano Roosevelt's first inaugural speech when he was first elected to the presidency. He delivered it in 1933. So this illusion helps the reader to determine the setting of the novel. We figured out that because of this speech, that the people in the United States were in the middle of the Great Depression, and so that sentence and that illusion helped us to know that. Illusions can be used to create setting. They can be used as a metaphor, or they can be used to help make a comparison between some things. Specifically, they can make a comparison between a character in the novel to a character or a person in history. We're going to see that later on in the book, so just keep that in mind. One illusion that we found from this reading was the Indian pennies that the kids found in the knot in the tree. Those Indian pennies allude to the fact that they are valuable pennies, that they predate Abraham Lincoln is really important because it shows the reader that someone wouldn't just leave them in a tree. They're very valuable. So that's giving us some good information to know that whoever left those presents in the tree probably didn't lose them. They left them there for a specific reason. Something that I wanted to show you guys is at this website that you also have in your packet. It gives you some good information. Oops. Let's go back, Miss Dry. It's going to, I created this website that you have in your packets that help walk you through To Kill a Mockingbird. So it's going to be vocab and illusions. If you ever need a vocab word, I've put them there. If you need help with an illusion, I've provided all the illusions, and I'll show you here. The problem with the illusions is that they don't do any analysis that I've got on my page. Okay, so they're broken up by chapter. If you see in chapter 1, we talked about the Battle of Hastings. This is a picture of the Battle of Hastings, and then it provides a little background information about the Battle of Hastings. If you click over, that's going to give you some information about what a flivver is. This one is stump hole whiskey. We also learned about that in the novel, in chapter 1. So it's broken up by chapter, so it's going to give you all of the illusions. It's going to help tell you what they are. But again, it's not analyzing the illusions for you. So you need to do the analysis. You're going to get to do that today in your reflection. But this is just a really good resource for you to know, hey, this is an illusion. This is, for example, when we get to Lydia Pinkman's manufacturing, or it's a type of herb medicine, you're going to know what that is and where to find it. But again, you're going to have to do the analysis of why Harper Lee includes that in her novel. What information is she giving her reader? So again, allusions are references to history, literature, art, and popular culture that the author thinks you would understand, that gives good information to the reader, that helps create setting, that helps as a metaphor comparing two things, and to make that comparison possibly between characters and historical figures. So today, what you're going to do is you are going to share in your discussion groups. We're moving on. You do need to keep allusions in mind because that is a part of this. Oops, I'm so sorry, kids. That's a part of this response that you're going to do at the end of the discussion. But your discussion reminders are that you need to share your reading log entries. Okay, so pick one signpost and share all three parts of it. The what type of signpost it is, what quote you found, what page number you're on, and then your response to it. And as a discussion and as a group, you guys can discuss that. You can discuss the similarities and the differences. And then what you need to do is you and your group need to walk through all of the discussion questions. It doesn't matter if people didn't answer those specific discussion questions. This is a good place for you to walk through them. You and your group members will figure out the answers to all those. Make sure each group member is being heard. You're going to talk for at least 10 minutes. You should be talking for 15 to 20. But at least you're going to talk through the discussion for at least 10 minutes. When you're done on your own, there is a reflection question in your packet. You're going to respond to that in the packet, and then you are going to make sure that you're adding in your ICE quotes. Okay, so introduce a quote, cite your quote, and explain your quote. But don't forget that you also need a topic sentence. Okay, so have a topic sentence, your ICE quote, and then some type of closing line. This should be a 5 to 7 sentence paragraph, if not more, of a reflection on allusions. That's why I was teaching you that today, so make sure that you've got those notes down. Once you're done with the packet, you're going to turn in your reading log for chapters 1 through 4 on eBackpack. Okay, so make sure that you're turning in the hard work that you've done so that I know that you've been keeping up with the reading. So this is your reflection question, maybe something to keep in mind right now. You're going to choose one allusion from the text from chapters 1 through 4 that Lee uses to help us understand the setting of the novel. In a brief paragraph, explain the allusion and how it is used. Again, that's the analysis part. Why is Lee giving us this allusion? Be sure to use your citation skills. Make sure to ICE those quotes. Okay? The groups that you guys will be in to discuss will be groups of 4. You cannot get up and move around. So starting at the front of the room and working your way back. You at those at your tables, there would be 2 partners at each table. So the partnership that's sitting across from you as a group of 4 should be your group. So there should be a group of 4 at the front, and then the next group of 4 will talk together, and then the final group of 4. You guys will have to get a little bit creative if there needs to be groups of 3 or groups of 5, but there should be no more than groups of 5. Okay? Make sure you're listening to the sub. Again, I'm sorry that I'm not there. I wish I was. I wish I was feeling better so I could come and walk you guys through this because the first couple of chapters are really awesome. Please email me if you've got any questions, and then I will make sure to check in with you guys tomorrow. All right. Have a great day, and make sure that you're working hard today, okay? When you're done with the reading and the discussion, you can start in on chapter 5 for your homework. All right. Bye, guys.